But your day could not have been any worse than Jimmy Tolbert's, right, Jim?
Right.
Jim had him at the doctor's appointment. And then, Jim, this is where everything turns loose, y'all. Jim apparently was at a Indian-operated convenience store. Jim, I'll let you take the story from here.
Well, a friend and I said, let's go get us something cold to drink, a Fanta Zero or something, and pulled into the store. And I told him, I said, I don't really feel like getting out. Will you get it? He said, no, man, come on out. I'm going to play them, what you call them things? Ding-ding games. Gambling games.
Them what
yeah,
games?
them gambling games.
Right, so he was going to play the old slot machine inside the Indian. Now, why was he going to do that, Jim? Is there a bit? I thought they couldn't pay you no money on the old.
Oh, yeah, they can if they want to.
Oh, they just do it under the table?
Yeah.
I got you.
But anyway,
Right.
I was going to just sit out in the car, but thank the Lord I didn't.
Right.
But I got out, and I thought I saw a woman that I knew, a neighbor, don't you know?
Right.
And friend of a friend. And she had a white Cadillac just like this friend does, and it looked like her. And I said, well, hey, how you doing? She said, fine. And I said, how's your nephew? Called out these names. I don't like to call them out over the phone, over the radio.
Right.
But she said, who? I said, your nephew. I said, so-and-so. And she said, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, well, aren't you so-and-so? And she said, no. And this redneck man come out from around the corner and said, so-and-so who, buddy, or something, something like that. And I said, I called off the name.
Now, did he lift his voice up at you?
Yeah.
Now, how big of a feller was he?
He wasn't that big, but he looked mean. And so he started walking toward me. He's going to hit me.
How do you know he's going to hit you?
Because he started raising his arms up. And I told him, I said, man, no, hold on. I'm not after you, woman. I just thought I knew her. I said, no, please, let's don't do this.
So how close did he get to you?
Pretty
Jim?
close. And I just walked in the store, and then I walked back there to those ding-ding games. And
right, where your friend was ding-ding.
right.
The ding-ding
and then
games.
this man ran in the store and said, hey, man, there's a man out here just slit your tire with a knife. I said, what?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. He come in and said what? How did he say
Said,
it?
oh, hold on, or something like this. There's a man's been out there, slit your tire with a knife. And I just went berserk. I said, oh, my Lord, no. And he did.
So you went out there, Jim, and he had, was it a front tire or back tire?
It was a
Jim?
front one, and then, it was so hot I couldn't stand it, and I couldn't hardly change that tire out on my donut thing, and so I got Ding Ding to come out there and change it for me.
So Ding Ding, you had to pull Ding Ding off of the old slot machine.
Yeah,
right, Jim?
yeah. Old Ickbar, I guess you'd call him, said.
You talking about the little Indian fellow, the Ickbar, that runs the convenience store?
Not the Ickbar. This is another Ickbar.
Okay.
But
not to be confused with the Ickbars of Bunkum. Right.
Yeah.
A lot of Ickbars in Bunkum.
Yeah. But old Ickbar, he told me, he said, look, man, if you call the police, get him off them ding dings, get him off them machines, get him up here. I said, why? He said, because we don't pay no cash now. We don't pay. I said, yeah. He said, just get him off them ding dings.
So Ickbar, the Indian, was more concerned about your buddy being on the ding ding machines when the cops got there.
And I misunderstood him. I thought if he said that if I would call the law, he'd pay me $5 to $10. And I said, so you gonna pay me $10? He said, what?
To call the law?
I said, you just told me he's gonna pay me $10 to call the law. He said, no, I didn't.
Jimmy, the fact that you understood him. Now, you don't speak a lot of Indian.
Not a whole lot.
Right. So the fact that you thought or got lost in the translation that he was going to pay you $5 to $10 for you to call the police.
Right. But they may have been 10 not to call them. I don't know, but I don't.
God, I don't want to get raided with the thing.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta
But on the way to get my tire, my check engine light came on. And the car quit on Main Street.
Probably put sugar in your gas tank.